and gentlemen, welcome back to Stellaris, ZTech here. Now it's been a couple of days in real life time and I've forgotten what I was doing, so let's summarise what's happened. We seem to have 3 sectors. We have a lot of planets in our main world. We're branching off towards some of these nations over here, or empires. Where was one of these that didn't like us? I think it was the Durin Kingdom that didn't like anyone. We have a alliance with I think it's a non-aggression pact with the Feteshian nation. We also have the Federation of the United Nations of Earth and the Stellaris Confederacy. Chroniclers are fine. They haven't bothered us at all, and the Wall Hub Combine haven't bothered us at all. The Kendrian Empire have closed borders to us. The Cap Hevad Commonwealth, whatever, I have no idea, have got some weird borders. The Jessilnats Republic have just met us. The Interstellar Sovereignty have kept out of our way and haven't talked to us, and so have the centralised Hanfalir planets. So that's enough of diplomacy. What's actually happened in our borders? So we're going towards the overall aim of expanding our borders towards this area, to have basically this area over here completely owned by the Occupy Star Syndicate. We've expanded towards the borders of the Durin Kingdom and are anticipating a border conflict with the Durin Kingdom. So I've built some defences on Azaler. Last episode I think we did that. So we have a space station in orbit with 2k defence rating. We have a fleet with 1600 defence rating. We have synchronised defences. We can build more modules onto this space station, so we upgraded it last episode. So I think I will do that in this episode. Give it some destroyer assembly yards and corvette assembly yards. So let's just queue them up now. Go for corvette destroyer first. Then this gives sensor range. Hold on, actually let's take out that and that. First one observatory, second one destroyers, and the third one corvettes. Because the observatory we want for the sensor range and for the sciences. So sensor range will allow this green circle here, this big one here, not this one, this is a ship. I believe that's like a science ship or a construction ship. Now we want this big green ship, green circle here to be much larger so we can see incoming fleets. Apart from that, we expand into the, oh my god, that name is unpronounceable. I will say it. The Pludlahia, or whatever. If you're from Norway, you can probably say that better than me. But let's go back fast speed again. For this episode, we're going to try. Oh no, economies are looking fine. Plus 4 energy credits, 118 minerals a month, and plus 2 on the influence. Might try this episode to, what's this? Tundra. No. Oh, what's this? Let's pause that. So the centralised Hanfalir planets was given association status by the Condign Pact. Closer relations. So they're both enlightened monarchies. So where are they in the world? They are up here. Oh, it's these two. So these two have become friends pretty much. Well, they should be, because I mean we're really close to each other. Okay, so them two are in the Federation. That is good. Well, it's not good for us, but it's good. They can stay out of our way so they can fight off these other nations near them. I mean, their borders are quite weird. So like almost like a Pakistan, Bangladesh borders, India borders with Bangladesh and all that in the real world right now. But enough of that. We're down here. So we are one of the biggest. If not, do we have, how many worlds do these guys have? 1, 2, 3. What's this? Not you. Okay, that's your capital. Okay, it's been a couple of days, so I've forgotten what these arrows mean. But it means there's their capital. My mouse wheel is dying, so when I zoom out, I zoom in again for some strange reason. So this United Earth Federation, United State Nations of Earth. This isn't Supreme Commander. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 worlds. These guys have 2 worlds. These guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 worlds. We have, however, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 worlds? Something like that, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we only have 8 worlds. Wow, I thought we had more than that. Well, we're not the biggest in the nation. We're just like biggest in border-wise, probably. Let's go back to fast speed. So we get our research ships. Science ships are doing their research. Construction ships are building mining stations. Probably for the research. Oh, and for the energy credits, definitely. Now, what else is in reach? I might try this episode to decommission some forward outposts, frontier outposts. Just try and get our borders connected. I mean, Latium doesn't need to be here anymore, really. Or does it? Resource. Okay, that's minerals are full.
Construction complete.
Now, right, it's really hard to determine whether or not if we take Latium away here, that our borders will go with it. So this is currently, Frontier Outpost is boosting our borders in this region. But Azalet and Padal here are in this region as well. So if we take away Latium, does that cut off these two colonies here? Is what I'm trying to answer the question. I'm not entirely sure, but I guess we'll have to find out if we indeed try to decommission it. Let's see what else we haven't explored that or that. They are outside our range anyway. Beer is just outside our borders. System survey is completed. Let's pause quickly. I don't think there's any more construction places to go. There is indeed science places to go though. So we're going to go survey there and survey there. And maybe survey. No, that's too much to survey. Can we survey that? We can indeed. Okay, we'll do that. Construction ship Doolittle probably have to go back to base though. So I don't want to build a frontier outpost on my homeworld. Please don't. Right, so Doolittle's on the way back to Gore, so I can stop spending energy credits keeping him away on the stuff. Oh, someone. So this is one of my sectors has a construction ship in the. So my sectors have started building their own ships. So let's have a look at some of the homeworlds. So they have built space stations. I don't believe I had a space station on Stella Prime. They have lots of different ships. Oh, they even have fleets. What's this? Oh, it's a defense platform. They built a defense platform. Amazing. I don't think I ever did that. Right, another construction ship, the Potomac. What else do we got? We got some mining station need to be built there for the more energy credits. But apart from that, there's Tatanga here. I have not noticed. I do not like that my borders are black. I can't really see. So what's this guy doing? Okay, he's doing the same. Hold on. So this side ship is doing the same rounds as this other side ship. Right. So you're there, but you're here. So you survey that system, and then after you've done that, go to Tatanga, and then Beer. But apart from that, I think we're doing pretty good. Anomaly, leave B for now, 30%. Right, let's see. Let's have a look at our planets to see what we can do to the surface. Can we upgrade anything? No, doesn't appear to be. That's our main homeworld though. We need to clear some dense, not just swamp. That's what we need to clear. Oh my god, there's loads of buildings here that we haven't even built on. So what's this? Minerals plus 25%, happiness plus 10%, efforts divergence. Right, we don't want efforts divergence, but we do want minerals. So we're going to build some, instead of the food here, we're going to build mineral plant. Like this one. Oh, hold on, no, we just put it there. Put the mineral plant there. And then we're going to move someone down there because we don't. Oh, this guy's on 1 mineral, so we want to move him to the 3 minerals. Why would he be on 1? What a weirdo. Oh, research been completed. Let's go have a look at that quickly. Planet for deflectors. Yes, deflectors are good. It's really good. Power hub. Right, so power hub is basically just energy credits producing, but it gives a bonus to the entire planet. So that is really good for in one of our sectors that is producing energy credits. They would start building power hubs. But instead of that, I think I'm going to go for Physics Research Lab 2. Or assist research. Assist research is really good if you have science ships to spare. And at the moment, we are still exploring. So I think I'm going to hold off. Actually. No, let's go for assist research. So what I'm thinking is when we've explored all around here, and we've just literally, our borders are connecting with these other guys' borders, we're going to stop, we're going to transfer our science ships to researching, to assist in our research. So let's research the assist research function. Potomac has finished building. What do you want to build now? We don't need minerals, that's the problem. So I don't think there's anything else to build, so let's go back to homeworld. Let's unpause, back to fast speed. We were looking at our planets. Now let's build a research lab there. Let's build a power plant on that one. Is power plant or power hub? Well, let's do power hub because that'll boost these twos. These are two energy credit producing buildings. This guy's still building. What else is there? We got this guy. Let's probably gonna go. There's food there. Made peace. Okay, so the Feteshian nation has made peace with what just happened there? Oh, they look like they got a big border increase here. Okay, so these guys were fighting these guys. I've got a non-aggression pact with these guys, and I'm in a federation with these guys. So not the best thing that's just happened, but we'll see how it goes with our relations with the United States and Nations of Earth. Oh, there is an upgrade. We need 10 pops though, so how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10. When this one gets born, then we'll have 10 pops. We can upgrade our planetary administration to a bigger one. Now, I don't know what to choose for this guy. So he produces 1.42 minerals and 1 food. I can either transfer it to produce only food or produce only minerals. And because this Uno Prime has a bonus to minerals, I'm probably going to make it go for minerals. So make a mining network. I'm going to get rid of the food on that platform though. Might go for food on this one, but we'll see. What happens when we get there. We have got 4, 8 food, 4, 8 plus 3 and plus 2 more food all being produced. So I don't think there'd be any worry for food on that planet. Let's hold on. Did I miss anything on here? No, it doesn't look like it. No. Okay, let's go for Azula Prime. Oh my god, there's nothing here. What's happening on this planet? Minerals minus 25%. Habitability minus 5. Oh my god, this is a really bad planet. So where's our ship shelter? Our ship shelter's there. Right, so bonuses are given to stuff that's adjacent to the ship shelter. So what you'd really want is for this guy to move down here. For this number 1. Build a lab, basic hydro farm there. They really badly want food. So instead of all the minerals, we're going to put you there, and we're going to build a hydroponics farm there with the minerals. We don't need minerals on this planet. Minerals on this planet is really bad because of the mineral minus 25%. We have got other places we can build mineral farms, like on other planets, mineral miners. So we don't really need any more people mining minerals on the planets. So this world's fine. We just need food like crazy. As for the Prime that. Now on London Prime, it's an ocean world, quite a big one as well. What we got? We got some toxic kelp we can get rid of. So as soon as we see that in our research, we're gonna just remind me and I'll have a look at it. There's no boosters to it, so I think I'm gonna build a basic hydroponics farm on there. I'm gonna build another basic hydroponics farm there. They get rid of the minerals though, so we don't care about minerals at the moment. There's loads of energy. I think this is the planet I settled just for energy. So when we get a bigger planetary administration or something like that, we're going to get some energy, and that should be fine. So let's unpause again. Let's have a look at our fleet. We have 1 cruiser, 8 destroyers and 20 corvettes. There is really nothing we can upgrade at the moment. I don't think so. Let's look at our research. 29 months left on regenerative hull tissue. Some people have upgraded. 7 months on the railgun. That is really good when I unlock that. Our fleet's going to be increased to a lot more than 1600 or 1700 pretty much. Our 2 construction ships are at home. Let's see. Tundra has a load of minerals in there. Where is my science ship? Oh, you're in Burr. Okay, is there anything in Burr? No. Okay. There's there is a research station to be built in Pilhadir. I'm just going to call it Pilhadir. It's not called Pilhadir, but I'm going to call it that. I do not believe... Oh, hello! Hello there! Ocean world, true tropical worlds. Oh, huge, huge, huge. Right, so let's pause it quickly to talk to you about this. So, your borders increase the amount of population you have. Now, in this galaxy, or not galaxy, this solar system here. Oh, shit. That's really bad. Oh, no, it's a desert world. This is really, really good. So we can build an observation post on this planet here to monitor these guys. Then we can build a ocean planet here, so we can get an ocean world set up. And then there's 2 tropical. I can settle on tropical worlds. And I can remove most of these blockers as well. So this is a really good find. This is because the borders are affected by how many population you have. If we have 3 planets with pops all on all those 3 planets, this border's going to be huge. Because 3 planets. This is 1 planet with how many pops are on this planet? This planet has 4 pops on this planet. 1 planet alone, and the border is that big, pretty much. So let's build some colony ships, and we're going to go to Ferradon. It's really good there. Just to check the video quickly, and I'll be back right in a second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Just checking the video to see what was happening. But now we're going to go to Gore. There's a good reason for going. We don't want our efforts divergence to be too much, so we're going to build 3 colony ships from Gore. There's not too much urgency to go down to Ferradon. There is a desert world there, but I don't think anyone... I think there's one... This guy likes tundra. I think this guy likes tundra as well, and then I don't know what this guy likes. So there's no reason they will have that place. They will want to go there because it's a huge distance away from their borders, although it is a huge distance away from my borders. However, I can settle on all the planets, so I'm going to have... The borders are going to be quite big for this planet here. We might get... like, I'm expecting it to go around like there, the borders, so we'll see how that goes, but I'm expecting big things from it. Life Everton has done its survey of that planet. Let's go over here, survey this one, then this one, and then this one finally. I'll pause that. Go off is still building the colony ship. Now, if you build from homeworlds, normally your efforts divergence isn't huge, and because we're so far away from the homeworld, we don't want our efforts divergence. This world, these worlds here are the most. Oh, someone died. Governor has died. Oh, poo. Who are you? You were governing Benami Prime. Are you the Benami Prime sector governor? You probably were, weren't you? Right. Let's have a look at the sectors. Sectors. Right, so do we have a governor for all our sectors? We don't. Benami Prime sector has died. Let's recruit a new sector. Governor, food plus 10%. Oh, that's really good. That's really good for when you're starting out in the sector. Building cost is really good for when you're starting out, and clear block time is really good when you're starting out. So let's go through that one. That's going to help us all the time, mostly. Plus 10% food is always good. And then it makes everyone's happiness. Oh, hello, pirate fleet. 1k pirate fleet here. Now, what are they doing? There might just be a home. It might just be like a defense station or something. Let's mobilize the fleet, or we can either mobilize the fleet or wait 2 months, upgrade the fleet, and then mobilize them. I think that's the plan of action we're going to take. So you're going to stay here. Actually, the fleet's going to stay here. 1.7k damage. Now, no Doolittle's still there. Science ship Bilal has finished surveying. They've done a survey of my favourite star in the entire world, the Pulsar. Survey that. There's this guy busy for a long time. I want to survey that before their borders get onto it, but I don't reckon their borders are going to expand anytime soon. So we're going to do that. They're going to... So the science ship Bilal's going to explore all these solar systems on our borders and the outskirts between our neighbours. But they are friendly neighbours. United Earth Federation, we are in the Federation with them. Construction of the railgun's been completed. Let's do a new research for that. Not going to go for robots, probably going to go for advanced railgun, but have a look at anything else. Mineral silo 2, mineral storage is really good, but mineral output is, it's interesting. Let us go for... I think we're going to go for that. Now, where is our ship designer? I think for many of these ships, we're going to have to design... to have to upgrade them fully. If we... rail guns... auto-complete that. We've taken the rail gun off. Ah, okay. I think I need... take this off, right? Put fusion reactor 2 in number 1. Why can't I save that? Doesn't have enough power. There you go. Alright, so corvettes are really expensive now. Everything else is fine. Let's go look at destroyers. Our heavy destroyers, and get rail guns on them now. Big old rail guns. Let's auto complete that. Hasn't taken the rail gun off. It's given us 2 fusion reactors. That's fine by me. And that's fine. Okay, let's save that. What else is there to get? Construction ship, no. Colony ship, no. Science ship, transport ship. No, we're going to go for defense platforms and get rail guns now. Bigger rail guns. Let's auto complete that. Let's take the rail gun off. Let's put the rail gun on. And let's give it... I want maximum firepower. Maximum firepower! There you go, save that. You probably actually can put a just normal one. No, you can't. Okay, let's do 2. No, okay, never mind. Right, let's upgrade our fleets. And that's probably the end of the video. Next episode we'll probably get ready to start attacking that. How much do you reckon this is an upgrade to? 1.6k is actually going to upgrade next time. Thanks everyone for watching this episode of Stellaris. I don't know what the series was called then. But I've been ZedTech. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.